values level 2, 3 living. Does that make sense? Yet it's the healthy values level 2, 3 living. Let me know if that makes sense in the chat. And if we're live, hello, I'm gonna grab a chair and sit down for a bit. Does that make sense? Nice. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What up, fam? So how many people here, right? We're hanging out with the crew. We're running what are we running right now? We're running our Master Coach event, and we're about to do our meditation in our event. And we just thought it would be lovely. I'm gonna open this up here. It'd be lovely to hang out with people on YouTube as well. So YouTube fam, I'm gonna say this is officially the first time I've ever been live on YouTube. I've done many hundreds of lives on Facebook and everywhere else. Although this is the first time I've actually been able to see us go live on YouTube, and I have just opened it. So when you jump on, if you are jumping on YouTube, say hello, big love to you. I can see you in the comments here. Fam, how many people here, right? How many people here would like to, just for our crew here, how many people would like to start doing live videos? How many people would start to like to do trainings and group trainings? How many we got here? What we got? And if you do have any questions for our fam on YouTube, make sure you say hello. How many people? We got yay, congrats, we got me, wonderful. What I will say, the future of where we're heading in what we do to being able to help literally evolve the consciousness of humanity. One of the best things that we can start doing is go viral on platforms, create happiness, create content that people can prosper off. And then number 2 is go live and serve them. That's it. The reason why we give a free, and I will say if anybody wants a free meditation, life coaching course, I don't know, we're giving away like 6 at the moment. Just type free in the comments, and we will definitely hook you up with it, and we'll send you a link so you can get started. But the reason why we're doing a lot of the meditation and stuff moving forward into the future is this is how you can serve humanity. This is how you can get out there and actually make a difference. Pretty cool, right? So no matter what, for free, without even having to go spend cash and shit, that's, man, take it, go do it, and start serving humanity. We've got 8 billion people on the planet, and 8 billion people deserve to live happy, prosperous, beautiful lives with peace. Hence then why we're doing this free meditation. So this free meditation that we're going through right now, this is called our blessings meditation. So this is our meditation where we can cultivate self-love, both within ourselves, both for giving that out into the world. That way we can really, really make a difference. This is about the healing journey. So when we look at the levels of consciousness, right? When we look at the mid levels of consciousness, when we look at the high levels of consciousness, one of the biggest things that we can do is sit in those levels of 6, 4, and heal ourselves. Heal what we've been through, heal what we've struggled with in the world. And that way we can really get out there and make a difference. Feel like you're enough, know you're enough, become enough, be enough. And then from being enough, just give as much as you can. How's that sound, fam? How's it sound? We ready for this? Give me some in the chat. Bop, 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 bop. All right, let's do this. So we're going to do a meditation in a moment, and team, I'll cue you for the music in a second. But we're going to do a meditation, and this meditation is designed to help you clear the energy from your mind down through your heart and up through the root of who you are. This is about, there's no religious connotation to this. This is simply just you sending love to yourself. Does this make sense? Then taking that love and then sending that love out to others and the world, so then you can give that. And what this does in our psyche, this really starts to open up a deep sense of empathy. Empathy for ourselves, for who we are, and empathy for others. That way, as we're going through life, we can look more for how we can serve the world, more for how you can prosper in the world, how can you can find your abundance in the world, and less for that self gain. Does that make sense? We ready for this? Can we get a recording of this meditation? Yeah, fam, for those who are catching in live on our live training on Zoom here, yes, certainly. I will rip this down. We also have, I will put this up there. Fam, pop it in the crew, pop the link. Just go find the one we did recently. We just uploaded one recently, so go pop that link. This is now one of my, I have 3, I'm just gonna put these out there. I have 3 meditations that I do daily. 3 meditations that I do daily. Number 1, and the one I do the most, is I do a yoga nidra. So the yoga nidra, and I'll tell you why I do each one of them, and then we'll jump into the meditation. The yoga nidra is, remember how we spoke about chemicals? We've got acetylcholine, we've got noradrenaline, we've got dopamine, and these are the chemicals that help drive us forward, motivated, help us overcome things, access neuroplasticity. The yoga nidra, I use that for two reasons. Number one is if I'm feeling tired, and I do feel tired, I do get there. We do work very hard, and I do, when I say work hard, whether it's hanging out with my family, my kids, whether it's working in the business, running trainings for you guys, I get tired. So let's say it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm literally buggered. I will go pop the Yoga Nidra on and I will get upwards of like a 200% boost in dopamine in my brain. I'll lay down for 20 minutes and that 20 minutes will just give me a massive boost into the afternoon. So let's say we're running a full day event and we've got, 2, 3 hours in the morning, 2, 3 hours in the afternoon. I'll do Yoga Nidra in between them. If we're doing an event in an event room, while everyone's at lunch, I'll be doing a Yoga Nidra in the event room. Yoga Nidras, I also then do if I want to go to sleep. So at nighttime, if I'm feeling tired, and I'm not feeling tired and I want to start to calm the mind and body. Let's say we've finished a training and you're kind of buzzing still. I'll pop the Yoga Nidra on, do like a 20, 30, 40-minute Yoga Nidra, and then go, boom, fall into sleep. So the Yoga Nidra has twofold here. Number one is it can give you a massive boost of energy. And number two, it can actually also relax you to drop you into a nice sleep. The second meditation I do is the one that just got popped in the chat here. And pop it in the chat in YouTube as well for us, fam. Pop it in the chat in the YouTube. The second meditation I do a lot, and this is now, is I do a powerful healing guided meditation. Yes, we've created this. There's a link in the chat here in Zoom. And fam, if you can, pop that in the chat in YouTube. There it is there in YouTube. With that one, I now do this when I'm waking up and when I'm going to bed. Comprendo? So if I'm going to bed at night and I want to relax before I do a Yoga Nidra, I'll do this and I'll just go in and bring self-love into my heart. I'll just go, cool. Fell asleep to it. Cool, Vali fell asleep to it last night. That's beautiful. That's so cool. I'll do that one. And now I start to do that maybe once every day or two, just that one in particular. The third one I do, and for the crew who wanting to come to and check out the Quantum, is I have a master level one then, where I integrate all of this in together into anywhere from a 30 to an hour long meditation. And then I do that one. That's more around our manifestation. And the manifestation is being able to go, cool, align the body, relax the body, open up the heart centers, bring love into the self. We'll do breath work in them, depending on which one I do, breath work. And then I'll do the bout of either, our neuroscience mental work, or I'll do just some visualization in it, and then I'll go through the visualization process. But that's more advanced, as in you're setting aside. And sometimes, just to put it out there, it doesn't have to be perfect either. So who's all about performance? Just type performance for those who are about performance. Come on, pop. Performance, like P in the chat. Not P. Performance in the chat. So who's after performance, right? How I then integrate these into performance is, let's say, for example, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, cool, I woke up quite fresh, but you kind of need that boost, right? So you haven't woken up just firing on all cylinders. I'll wake up and I might do a little bit of a meditation and then start stretching and doing some opening the body up. After I open the body up a little bit, do some breath work. And then from breath work, might do then that final bit of manifestation, visualization. So it's now integrating into the entire process, into your morning. Does this make sense? So you're integrating it throughout. Might even be, pause it for a bit and then you jump in, you hit a gym session for a quick minute. And you use 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes in the gym. And then in the sauna, finish off the back end of the meditation. You can do, once you kind of get to, remember we're talking about that high levels of consciousness, right? Once you get to those levels, man, you do whatever you want when you want. That's the purpose. Like you rock your world. You do your world, you do it like you, and you do it for you. Does that make sense? Give me some yeses if that makes sense. And for any fan jumping on YouTube, what up? Seeing the likes come through and stuff on YouTube, that's kind of cool. Again, I'm really pumped. I'm looking forward to having about 50 to 100 lives on YouTube in the next maybe couple months. That's going to be freaking dope. It's going to be pretty cool. Alrighty, fam. So let's go. So this one here, this is a healing meditation of self-love. So we bring self-love into the body and then we send it to the healing centers. We start at the root energy center. So this is done at the perineum, and that's that muscle in between your genitalia, your bottom part of your body, as in between your legs. And then the next one will be just underneath the belly button. And then we'll go up through the body to be able to just bring some really good self-love to the pattern, to the mind and body. Again, there's a link there as well. So if you do want to watch this later on YouTube, and I highly recommend it. I highly recommend between the manifestation meditation on YouTube, the yoga nidra on YouTube, and this one, live and breathe them. Live and breathe them. Look, if you want to find others, I genuinely don't care. Like if you know someone else and you like their voice better or something, it's totally cool. Go down that path. Although as a construct, right? Being able to do the work, however you do it, whoever you do it with, that's the best part. This is the healing journey. All right, we're ready to roll? Ready to do this? Ready to do this? Let's do it. Alrighty, and if you're jumping on YouTube, please hit the like button. Always appreciate it. I don't know if you can share it. Make sure you comment and say hello so we can see. Let's do this. So get comfortable. And fam, slowly pop on that music. Headphones on. Anyone's watching on YouTube, feel free to come along on a journey of connecting to the beautiful self of you. Just take a moment, take a couple breaths. And I'm just going to do a quick check. Can you hear my voice and can you hear the music? That's number one. Yes, and is my voice loud enough over the music so it sounds amazing? Depeche said voice, and I will say, if anyone's listening to this, it's always best when we do these, music is low. Could we turn the music up a little bit? Just a slight bit. Okay for both. Got it now. Make sure if you are going for optimal sound, wear headphones. Headphones are the best way to experience this. Just get comfortable and welcome to this love, deeply self-love meditation, where I'll lead you on a journey of connecting to the true self that you are, so you can feel that love, embody that love at the deeper cells, into the frequency of who you are. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes, and as you close your eyes, just feel a wave of relaxation float down the body. Feel a wave of relaxation floating down, all the way down through your body, relaxing your cells, muscles, your mind, allowing your emotions to ease, and invite yourself to take advantage of this short moment to rekindle yourself. To take some self-care, install some self-love into your heart, into your mind, into your body, and connect that to who you are and who you're meant to be. I invite you now to bring your attention, your awareness, all of your attention and your awareness on your root energy center, down at your perineum. And as you bring your attention there, your awareness there, just imagine a beautiful white light. The white light of love. And start to feel that white light bring forth love. Love for yourself, love for others, and experience that love. Embody that love. Keep your attention, your awareness on your first energy center, relaxing into that love, embodying that love. A nice boost of self-love. And now, bringing your awareness, your attention to your second energy center, just below your belly button. And bring forth that white light of love, of gratitude, of connection. And as you place your attention and that white light in this energy center, your second energy center, breathe into that love. Say thank you for the healing journey, for the loving journey. Keeping your attention, your awareness on your second energy center. Embodying all that love. And now, bringing your attention, your awareness up to your third energy center at your sternum. Bring that white light just below your rib cage. Bring forth the feeling of love, gratitude, a feeling of thanks for yourself. You can call in anything else you'd like to call in as you go through this journey. Make it your own. Make it for you. Breathe in that self-love. Embody that self-love. And now bring your attention, your awareness to your heart energy center. If you like, I invite you also to just bring your hand or your fingers to your chest, the heart energy center, and place all your attention or your awareness on this energy center, bringing that white light and the love with that white light to this energy center, feeling thankful for yourself, for others, feeling compassion, embodying this love. Smiling and breathing. And now place your attention, your awareness up to your throat energy center, just here. And bring forth that white light of love, of relaxation. And really feel the calmness in the mind as you bring thanks, joy, gratitude to that energy center. Keeping your attention, your awareness there. And now bringing your attention, your awareness up to the neocortex, the pineal, 1 inch in from your eyebrows, in between your eyebrows, and bring that white light up to your third eye energy center. And as you feel the energy of love, of gratitude, of joy at this energy center, breathe in the love, feeling happy, feeling congruent, feeling at peace, allowing your mind and body to heal all it needs to heal in this moment. All that's ready to heal, just allow it to release as you feel that love. And now move your attention, your awareness to the crown of your head, and bring that white light to the crown of your head, the top of your head, and feel that love circulate. Feel that love bathe the crown energy center. And now envisioning that white light at each one of your energy centers, and then a pure connection between them. A nice stream of energy that flows from your perineum up to the crown and then back down. And it's like this energy can just communicate with itself easily and effortlessly. It flows as you feel that love. And to complete this process, I invite you to just say, thank you, I love you, thank you, I love you, to yourself, to others. And when you're ready, slowly come back into the room, back into this moment. And when you're ready, open your eyes, feeling that deeper connection. How was that? How we doing, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? How we feeling? How was that, fam? How's that, fam, on Zoom? Depeche, great. Wow, I can't even see. Wow, too many lights. Bliss, Valley, Bliss, thanks. So the journey of the self-love component inside, we're talking about like conscious expansion, right? So we're talking about how do we evolve? How do we get more loving? How do we get more success? How do we create more abundance? When we embody the love, and especially self-worth, when we can really embody the self-worth, we just open different worlds, different doors. We unlock different potential. We really step into ultimate potential. And this is where we can really prosper in life. So for the fam here, I've got Zoom here, I've got YouTube here. Just going to open this up. We've got a little bit of time. Let's open this up for a bit of Q&A. We went through a lot today. How much we enjoyed today or what? Did we go through enough? Did we go through enough here? Let's pop this back. Did we go through enough? Do we understand enough that when we're kind of looking at now the conscious evolution of humanity, of ourselves individually as a species, do we understand? And please feel free to pop some questions in the chat if you want some questions. When we start to look at evolving through these levels, one of the greatest things that we can do is understand that each level, we're going to have energy in each level, period. Got it? Makes super sense. And look, pop your cameras on as well. We're going to have energy in each level of consciousness. It's just done. It's the way it is. There'll be, at this tribal level of consciousness, and at this, these are lower levels. Actually, let's do this so we get context. So we've kind of got three main levels, like three main within this, how we communicate with it. We have, and please feel free, ask any questions. We have three main kind of sections in this. We've got lower levels here. We've got mid levels here, and then high levels. So lower levels, and it's not lower. It's I have to say it's not lower in it's a negative, right? It's just lower in the vibrational frequency of it isn't as higher. So we're talking frequencies. When we look at these mid and higher, a lot of these are going on and forcing off the thing of the world is happening to me and I'm not in control of it. Does that make sense? A lot of these are, you know what, I just want to fight, might take what I want, but I'm taking what I want based on if I don't have it and I can't have it, then I won't be successful, I won't be loved, I won't be appreciated, I won't be worth anything in the world. You know, here we're looking at if I don't support the system, if I don't support the community, if I don't support the tribe, then my self-worth as a human being is not really going to be anything. So see how that's just a lower level of frequency, usually the emotional attachments in it. The insecurities are just a lower level of insecurities. I see that question come through. I'm just going to see this one here. Yes, that's why Sylvia will check us. Is it important to know which level our clients operate at? Yeah, so what happens for anyone who's into the quantum level, what happens is we will actually, we'll give you a test and you can use that test. So I would always suggest, look, we'll talk about this tomorrow. Let's talk about tomorrow. Great question. Let's talk about tomorrow. But yes, I will say you want to know that when you'll get that, the point of this is you'll get that good at this, that when you're walking through life and you're walking through the streets, right, you're going to see someone operate a certain way, do a certain thing. And that, although it's our perception, because how we understand what level they're at is by asking, why did you do that? Why did you do what you do? And by understanding why they did what they did, you're now digging into the psychology of who that human is, not your opinion. Does that make sense? See the difference there? So yes, knowing them for them, why they do what they do is extremely important. Certainly, definitely. So these are lower level, it's just lower level frequencies. And then here, this is where the empowerment journey starts to happen. This is where we start to give more. This is where we start to be more. Here we're now stepping outside of that own little sheltered section of life, and we're now moving into careers. We're now moving into starting businesses. We're now moving into travel, attending retreats, self-healing. So this mid-level is where the expansion starts to happen. Does that make sense? Like a strong level here is where we really start to get out there and do more in the world. Do more for the planet, do more. Again, here we're not just working for the family unit. Here we're working for the unit of what maybe the company, what the religion, maybe whatever it is, whatever system we're in, but we're now working to support that. This is a healthy level. Like it's very healthy to be here when we need to be here. Now the difference though is when we step into here, we are entering a very high level of frequency, a very high level of living, a very high level of love, a very high level of wanting to give. And that wanting to give comes with drastically being inside ourselves, knowing what we want, knowing who we are, so we can then give that back. We're here, we're still uncovering it. Does that make sense? See the difference there? Like here, we're still uncovering it. Here, we're embodying it. And this is why I think the future, personally, the future of what we do, the future of humanity is the integration into who we want to be, the integration into ourself, the integration into our greater self. And we're all unique. So you're like Savant, Sylvia, Wayne, Carol, for all the crew that are here still, right? We're unique. And our unique position in what we do, how we do it, that's going to have the biggest impact. Yet us finding what our unique thing is, where we're not relying on the ego and the unhealthy side of who we are sometimes, that is then how we drive forward. We got it? Because it's not about copying someone else. It's not about being someone else. It's about being your greatest self. What you do though, is you start to then kind of learn from people, but you're taking what you want and what you need from there for you, not the embodiment. Does that make sense? Like, man, full transparency. There's going to be some things, hopefully, that I do that you're like, I don't align with. And that's cool because that's good for you to understand you enough to be able to say that. But then you go, cool, take what I need to take, learn what I need to learn, evolve what I need to evolve, and then move forward and keep progressing. Alrighty, fam. So tomorrow, what we're going to do tomorrow, so big love to the fam on YouTube as well. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for those who hit the like button. Really appreciate